Hello. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
hello. Good afternoon from here, Uganda.
Yes, Francis. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you.
Good, good. So, shall we start, or we should wait for one more student to join in?
Let me try to text them on their WhatsApp numbers and see.
Okay, Norbert has also joined in. Let's let's start. I'm sharing my. I'm starting with block one today. Can you see my screen?
No,
Now, can you see?
yes, it's now on.
Okay, so we are just going into block one today, and we'll be doing some internet concepts here. So this is a brief history about internet, how it all started, and how things came into being when few computers initially were set up and they were connected to each other. And there was previously 1970s, what used to happen, there was only a single computer used to perform all the calculations and work, mathematical coding, everything. But in 1970s, and then word processor came into being, and after that slowly, this is the agency of US Department for Defense in 1960s. These are the group of researchers who came together, and they form a university network. Okay, so a university network that was called ARPANET, and where few computers were connected to each other, and satellite was linked later, and they were both wired and not wired information that was exchanged through few computers which were connected through network. So what kind of information was shared between those computers? That was video, audio, and animations and text. So slowly there was a protocol introduced that is used to communicate, that enables a communication between two or more computers. This is a common protocol which is always in use, that is called TCP/IP. It is a backbone of any network or any internet connection. So this, its full form is Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. Okay. So this is a brief history about it, and now we will also see in this unit that what are the hardware and software requirements to open up internet, to be connected to internet, and how it came into being slowly, and what are the advantages, disadvantages, what kind of browsers are there, different kinds of browsers, and what are their features. Okay, so this is how it slowly evolved. So first, as I told you, that ARPANET came into being. That was a small network of computers within the university, and slowly there was some major development that took place, and more of the computers started getting connected, and the data was exchanged in the form of packets. Packets means small groups of small sizes. The data was exchanged between two or more computers. And then there was a new operating system called Unix. Today it is called, today we use Linux. At that time, Unix was introduced in 1978. Okay, so that also TCP/IP software was incorporated in operating system itself, and this protocol was the main backbone where it enabled the exchange of data between two or more computers on the network. So slowly internet grew, and that Internet, mostly this term www, which we used in for any kind of website, this was used World Wide Web. www is full form, it is World Wide Web. Do you know about it? It is a service that
Yes.
was launched. Good. So what is www? It is a service that was launched to attach files, to download files, send email, receive email, and to open any website on the internet. So when you open any website can contain web pages, and those web pages are each of them are loaded with text, images, graphics, sound, and videos. Okay, so this is a CERN project. You can just read about it. This is just a one of the project which came into being. You can just read about it after www. So next is the advantages of internet. What do you think are the advantages of internet? Can you write on your own? If I ask you to write some advantages of internet, maybe 5 6 points.
Yes, possibly.
Okay, good. Can you share three each of you?
Pardon?
Can you share the advantages of internet? Three each of you.
Okay. Well, internet can be used for research.
Okay.
Yes,
It has
it's
search
used for.
engines to search through the documents available for the information based on
Yeah.
the text entered by the user.
Okay.
Okay. Second is
And
you can shop for anything, any anything which you require at your home. All kinds of facilities can be shopped for on the internet, right? And third thing is real time talk. You can real time talk to anyone in the world across locations. Is it possible?
yes, ma'am.
So in any part of the world, if someone is sitting with a good internet connection and you at your place can easily connect and talk face to face without even meeting physically or traveling somewhere. And then, Francis, would you like to share two advantages of internet which you feel? Hello.
Well, I think he has gone off.
Okay. I was presenting so I could not see. He just left. I can see that. Okay, Norbert. Next one is in any kind of HTML page that can be opened through the web browser using www as starting, which means that you are using a internet service to open up your web page, and each of the web page contains HTML code, Java code, or it also contains some CSS styling code designs, or has video, audio, incorporated images. Okay, you all have seen that, and that these are the services which are provided through internet. So do you want me to go through these services? These are you must be aware of all these services provided by internet.
Yes.
So what is a news group? If I ask you to write a short note on news group, can you write? Can you try?
And news group, it's my first time to hear it.
Okay, you are first time hearing about news groups.
Yes.
It is just news groups are the different kinds of groups of people who are interested in same area. Like some people are interested to exchange their views and opinions on political side, and some are on education, some are on IT industry, some are on programmers. These are all groups of people having sharing common interest. Okay,
Yes.
And more than one news groups can be joined depending on the interest, and they can share their views on it and their opinions. They can post new messages, videos, and they write short messages. Okay, so you can like them those messages, you can comment on those messages. Have you used Twitter,
Yes.
or you heard about it?
Yes, I've had and I've used it.
Good. So Yahoo also has news groups. Yahoo groups are there, and there are so many groups. And if you go on Google, there are n number of groups where people are linked with each other. They are interacting with each other live, and they are exchanging information under the specific topic. So, what is blogging?
Blogging, that's its main writing of a website.
See, the blogs are the small messages which are written, okay, small pieces of news that can be few lines, okay, related to any topic. That could be a picture showing, giving some message, some social message, okay, so that people who are opening those pictures or reading those messages, they also can add their views, comment on it, or like it. These are called blogs. These are small messages. So these are small textual text information. So that is not a very long. Okay. So what is the advantage of blogging? That it uses a very simple language is used, and it is not very elaborated information. No reader gets bored of reading very long messages. You feel bored when someone sends you a long text message and you are doing something else, so you get bothered. You can't read it full sometimes. And sometimes there is a blog having a short message conveying a meaningful small message that can be easily read. Okay.
Yes, madam.
Okay, Francis has joined again. Now, to work, how how different kinds of protocols are used to handle different kind of information on internet, like file transfer protocol. For exchanging the file, attaching the file on emails, or downloading a file, or sending file to some other user. So we use there's a FTP server in use, that is file transfer protocol is used to share files over the internet. Okay, so sometimes the files are carrying their passwords to be opened up, so that they cannot be accessed by any wrong user. Okay, so files reach within few seconds from one user to another user. Then you upload a file from here, someone else download the file from there. It's just a matter of few seconds. Okay, next one is remote access. What is remote access, Francis? Any idea? What is remote access? Hello.
Yes, I can try.
Okay, yes, sure.
Yes, remote access is it's like a software that enables you to connect to like to your computers using you can maybe you link your phones to your computer and use it separately to control what is going on the PC.
So telnet was introduced at first, when before this. So what does a telnet do? Full form of telnet is terminal network. Okay, this full form is sometimes asked, right? Or short note on telnet is also can be a question. Okay, so what does a telnet do? Telnet just allows a user to access some files, access some uh, images or videos from the remote computer. It gives you access to that computer. Okay, maybe the access can be through a server, or it can be directly through the internet, or it can be directly connected through a workstation. So it can be any way. Okay, so telnet is a so the best example of telnet is to, if you want to have an access to your library, school library or college library online, you can see the online catalog of books available on a specific topic, and you can download it from there. So that is a connectivity to a remote computer. You are connecting to a remote computer to download the information, to take the information. Okay, so what was the full form of telnet? I just told you. What is the full form of telnet? So now there is advanced form of telnet which is came into use is VPNs, virtual private networks. Virtual private networks are for the organizations where person is sitting on one desk in some office, and the same office is somewhere else. Its branch is in different city or country or other part of the world. Where virtual private network is a gateway where those two branches can communicate with each other, can exchange files, can access their desktop. Okay, so it is going on all within an organization. It is not, it is hidden from the internet, but it is for the private use. Okay, hello. So VPN full form is
Yes.
virtually private network. Then comes online services. What kind of online services are present on the internet? You already know about it. It's education also. You can buy e-courses, you can bank online, you can buy tickets to a show, you can trade online, you can reserve your hotel, railway bookings, and airfare you can see and compare. So these are all online services available. So you are aware of it already. So next protocol is voice over internet protocol. So like you use Skype, like I'm talking to you on a voice call using internet. This is VoIP, voice over internet protocol, that is being in use now. So I'm sending you voice messages, you are receiving it, you are also sending me, and through emails also you can send audio files. Okay, but it requires a certain kind of good bandwidth it requires. What is podcasting? Any idea? Yes, Martin. Hello. Hello, Martin.
I have just joined in. I'm sorry, but let me just be. Yes, hello, madam. Hello,
Okay.
madam.
Are you coming for the first class? Are you coming for first time?
I've been coming, but no, just yesterday I didn't attend, but I've been coming. Though in your lesson class, this is my first time to attend when you are teaching.
Okay. So you missed HTML class, I
But
guess.
I've been attending with Madam Dimpo and the other gentleman as well.
So you missed HTML, I guess I said,
Yeah,
because I taught HTML in full already. Have you missed it, or did you attend?
I missed. I missed a
Okay.
lot from you. Now I'm going to just go through the notes we should be giving, then I'll catch up with you.
Okay. Do you know what is podcasting?
Thank you.
Do you know what is podcasting? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, tell me.
Pod- Podcasting. That's it's like sending an information.
With what kind of information?
Like for example, you can send whatever a voice message, or you type like a small paragraph information.
You don't
Mainly,
have to type anything in case of podcast. Podcast just media files, audio files. Okay. So have you heard about a podcast launched by Apple, and Apple iPod is the first device to launch this podcasting software. So what are podcasts? Are general information media files, you can say, to share information about some topics. It could be, it is educational one, so mostly educational one, related to health, related to different subjects, areas, and talking about a particular topic on a, it's just like a radio, you're listening on a radio, but you're selecting what you want to listen. But in case of radio, what happens, whatever the speaker is saying, you have to listen that. But in case of podcast, you have list of files to explore, and you can choose your interest area and can listen about it anytime by downloading those files on your device. Okay, you can choose what you want to listen, basically. And a collection, it is a collection of media files. Okay, it could be a story, or could be a related to something. Mostly it is related to some kind of education. Okay. So what are the software components which are needed to be installed before we we start browsing on internet? You need a web browser. Okay. So our operating system should also support the web browser. There are so many web browsers in market: Internet Explorer, Mozilla, and this Firefox, and then Chrome, Google Chrome. These are all browsers available in market which can be downloaded. Okay, and they can already show you all the HTML pages, so they can download and show you the information. And what is firewall? This is important topic. Any idea? Hello.
it's, it's a security software.
Yes, it is a security software to keep your computer safe from viruses or whatever. So if someone is trying to access your computer without your permission on website, so you have full control over your computer using the firewalls. Okay, so it provides a kind of defense software. So next is TCP/IP stack. I already told you this. Then hardware requirements for internet. What are the hardware requirements need to be installed when you start browsing through internet? What kind of basic things should be there? So first one is network interface card. This card has a unique ID, so it makes your computer recognized on the network you are connected to. Okay, so this NIC card has a special code or has special combination of digits, and that is network ID plus host ID. Okay, so these are the network cards. So there are two types of cards: external and internal. Internal one is incorporated within CPU, and external one is you just insert USB port into the computer sometimes to access internet. So that is external internet card, network card. Okay. Next is modem. Again, Modem is a two-way devices. It receives a signal from computer, converts it into analog signal, digital to analog, and then analog to back to digital. So modulation and demodulation. Okay, so modem works both the ways, and modem can also be external or internal. Hello, hello. So
Yes.
there is a yes. So there is a possibility of asking about the short notes I was telling on telnet, TCP/IP, firewall. These any four of them can be asked. What is modem? What is router? What do you mean by router? Router is used to. You all remember I just said that data travels over internet through data packets. In the small packets, it travels over the internet, and there is a address written on those data packets where it is coming from, where it is going to, and how many bits it contains. So what is a router? It routes the data over a network, finds a path. There are so many networks connected in between, so it finds a most suitable path where information can reach. Okay, so hub, it is a small device. It is used only with a small network. Okay, within the office or within a room or within a particular place. Okay, so it enables all. It has multiple ports on which different workstations are connected, and they can be exchanging their data. So what happens when hub fails? The whole data fails. Okay, so this is a disadvantage of using hub. It depends how we use it and for how many computers we are using it. So sometimes the speed also slows down. So how internet addresses are categorized? How do we categorize server, workstation? Okay, so server is that kind of computer which has high storage capacity, and it is a computer which can provide data real time to many workstations at the same time. Okay, so many computers are requesting the data from a single computer over the network. That computer is called a server. Server means to serve, serving whatever the client computers are demanding. Okay, any one client computer wants to download some file from their third computer wants to copy a file and see a particular data, but they want to copy a particular folder. So whatever is demanded by the clients is from the server. So a server is a storehouse of all kinds of information. Okay. So next is web address, how the webs are, how over the internet we recognize a particular website. That is for a that is by using a web address. Okay. So www.google.com. What is this? This is a URL, or it locates that web page over the pool of web pages present in the internet, or having in the stored at one place. So this is a web address we enter, when we want to get access to a search engine. So a protocol is in use. The location name we mention what kind of file we are trying to access, and it starts with www when it is available on World Wide Web. HTTP, it all starts with HTTP. HTTP means Hypertext Transfer Protocol. That this protocol helps to download all the HTML pages. Okay, dot AC, IGNU dot AC. AC, what is AC shows? AC means academic. This is academic website. And if you write org, that is organization. Okay, if you are opening any particular country's website, then it is in. So this website belongs to India, so dot in the last. So how the uniform URLs are broken into these parts. These are the components of your
I,
address. They
I, beg,
together make a particular address.
I beg your pardon on that previous page.
You want me to repeat?
On just the previous page about the HT and the in.
Okay. HTTP means you can your web pages or the HTML pages which are coming from the web servers. So they are recognized on your browser through this protocol HTTP. And www means it's a collection of web pages from where the website will be opening and displaying you the first page. So it is World Wide Web. It is searching from World Wide Web. And then IGNU is a university website because it is academic. So it's ignu.ac. AC is used to show the academic website. After that, in the end, it's in. In means Indian. It could be any country website also because this is a country website. This university is in India, so dot in. And if sometimes if it is not in India, any other country, like for any other country, like we use for Australia, au.au. Okay. So for different countries, it depends on different two letter words which are mentioned in the last, two or three letter words. See, this was academic website, so it ended with .ac. Okay. Otherwise, it's a commercial website .com, network, government website .gov. Okay. So these are some country codes which are mentioned at the last. That is, first one is non-geographic domain. It shows the which category this website belongs to, academic or non-academic or organization or military or government. And then in the end, it comes geographic domain. That is where this particular website is from, which country, it's for the organization from which country. JP for Japan, DE for Germany. Every country has its own domain name. Okay. So next is IP address. The alternative URL address is IP address. So all the websites on the internet have a unique IP address. Okay, IP means internet protocol. That means routing and forwarding the packets, data packets. Okay, what is TCP? This is a protocol suite. It is a collection of many kinds of protocols, and it helps different routers or on the way, or different hubs on the way, to recognize those pages with and to download those pages and to recognize them over the network of computers, to make pages recognized over the network. So TCP/IP protocol comes into being. It shows that this data is coming, and this is the size of the packet, and this is being routed at this particular network ID and then host ID, and then it reaches a server, and from there it is accessed by the clients. Okay, so the physical addressing system is followed. So this thing is very important. Please note it down. Every computer over the internet has a unique IP address. This is a 32-bit number separated by periods or decimals. After every 3 digits, there is a decimal. Okay. So all the computers over internet are recognized by their unique IP address, which is a physical address of a computer, or the basic address. Okay. So next is how email looks like. At the rate symbol should be there, dot should be there. This is a way all the email IDs are there. So next is dial-up connection. How do you access the internet? Through dial-up connection, through direct connection. These are the different ways of setting up internet connection on our computer. But these days we are having wireless connections. Okay, we just need to. Sometimes we can connect one device to another device using by sharing hotspot or by sharing our network ID. So this is a way. This is a old form of way of setting up making the computer enabled with internet. How using a modem. These are few steps which are given here, but nowadays very few modems are incorporated. So dial-up connections are not in use that much. So most of you must be having for to access internet. You must be having a dedicated line at home for wireless connections. Do you have?
Yes.
So it just we just need to see that what kind of data we will be downloading, how much data we'll be downloading according to daily use, and then we take it, we buy that package. Okay. So next is web server, which I already told you. Client and server, they are connected through internet. This I already discussed. And then comes web server. These are the major three kinds of web servers in use, which any computer recognizes. So, are you aware of LAN, WAN, and MAN technologies?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So, as I was talking to you about the physical network or the internet physical address of the computer, so I just said that that is called the IP address. This is a 32-bit number, and after every three digits, this is shown with the dot symbol. Okay, so these are the ranges which show that okay, my computer belongs to a server category or client category, and inside that network there is another network, then another network. So how we come to know about what kind of network we are into and where the client is located. So all the computers are connected in a vast network of having unique IP addresses. First one, whenever our IP address starts, it's a 32-bit IP address. It has two parts: net ID and device ID. So ID, with net ID you recognize that okay, to which class my computer is located, and after that the device number. So this keeps on changing for any computer present on the over the internet. So this network ID is a 24-bit long. Okay. So the maximum subnet mask for any kind of computer on the network is 255.255. This is a three digit number, three digits separated by decimal. Okay. So subnet mask is same as IP address, and whenever some address is given to us, we can recognize that to which network ID it's belong and what is the number of computer. So that is called a subnet mask. So a subnet mask is a combination of network ID and IP address. So how what is DNS? DNS is a domain naming system. Okay. So any kind of email address or website address refers to DNS, domain naming system. That is different for any kind of institution like .com. I just told you commercial, edu for education, org for bigger organizations, .net, .gop for government organizations, which I just told you that those are shown by DNS names. So with DNS, we are able to access the IP address in the form of simple English language like The IP address is converted into DNS, and or DNS can also be converted into IP address and can show the actual address of the computer on the network. Okay, so please do read about URL. What is URL? So any website name can be broken into three parts. This is called URL. Okay, you're telling the web browser that you are calling a web page which is HTML page from any kind of from the website, and you are using it for what kind of what purpose you are using. So double slash. So URL has three parts. First part tells the browser what kind of server you are connecting to, HTTP server, and second part has domain name, and third part shows that to which organization this website belongs, or to which country the website belongs. Okay, so do you know about web browsers? Can you, I think you can do this. What are web browsers? What are the features of web browsers and how you can log on to server? These are the three kinds of browsers: line, graphical, and Java enabled. Line browsers, as the name suggests, it's just a text browser. It contains only text and nothing else. No display, no video, no audio, nothing. Okay, it shows something like this. And graphical browsers are designed ones. They have all the video, audio content, and lines also, text also, and moving pictures also, everything. And Java enabled browsers are those second generation browsers. They are graphical, they respond to the user real time. Okay, for example, Lobo. Okay, they are easily extensible, they can be accessed through any system, and they are secure. Okay, so these are some features of different web browsers. Their toolbars, what all features are there in their toolbar, on their ribbons, on tabs. So how to, do you know how to create email account now? I think you all know.
Yes.
Reading email, accessing email, adding some attaching files to the email, uploading files, downloading files, joining a news group. You all know that.
Yes.
So do you want me to discuss about emails also? You can go through it yourself.
We can.
Okay, good. So is there anything you want to ask?
Yes.
Tell me.
Well, I haven't seen you before.
You have?
I've never seen you.
Yes, you are asking something.
Yes. I was like, I've never seen you.
Means you're not asking me. You're saying what? Sorry, I'm not understanding this. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, you've raised hand, Francis.
Yes. Last time we had internet
Yes,
course
last.
unit. Let me see. And now this is also part of
Yes,
internet course unit, right? Another
yes,
chapter.
yes. Last time, yesterday I did multimedia with you,
Yes.
and I did HTML programming. We just finished HTML programming yesterday.
Yes.
So I'm sending a file. How will you share it? I'm sending you a notes file based on internet concepts. So I'm sharing. Where should I share it? On chat or I'm just
You can send through the email.
pardon?
You can use the
Email.
email.
If I email you, the rest two students won't be able to access it. I'm
No, if you
emailing.
email me, I can share it with them.
Okay, or they can also provide their email IDs. Norbert, can you provide give me your email ID? I'm sharing a notes file. Hello.
Yes, please. Let me share.
Please just send me your email ID.
Should I share mine again?
Yes, no, I have yours.
Okay.
I'm sending you this file. Please check your email if you have received.
Yes,
Received?
I got it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sharing with you one more thing which I did not last time because HTML code related to HTML code. I'm sending you that. So a form code I'm sharing, table code I'm sharing. Okay,
Yes.
so you can go through it and let me know if you have any problem with tags or HTML if you want to see how to code HTML. Okay, Norbert, you want to see how to run HTML code?
Yes, I would like to.
Just go to Notepad, open a new file. I'm sharing with you my screen. Go to Notepad. Can you see my Notepad? I have opened a new file.
Yes,
I have opened a new file. Type HTML here and keep closing the code also, tag also. Okay. Then write title. Okay. You can write title as my web page. Okay. Finish it with closing tag. Then start with body. Body. Okay. Can you see?
yes, madam.
And this should be a basic structure of HTML page, that you have to write HTML first, then you have to write title and close it, and then write heading like H1 heading. H1 is already a bold heading, so it should be like appear like heading 1. Okay, I'm just closing the tag also. Okay, and now you can underline with you, writing you here and then closing the tag. You can underline this heading 1. And in this body tag, what do we do? I'm taking a paragraph like P and closing it, closing P. So this is a paragraph text. So you can write multiple lines here, multiple lines here. Okay. And if you just, I am coding for first time. Okay. So this will appear in the form of paragraph in paragraph tag. Can you notice, Norbert? Hello.
Yes,
So I have to save this file also. I will save it with any kind of like if I start p1.html, practice one, my first page. I'm saving it in my HTML page. This is my p1. Okay, I'm saving my files. Okay, and now I will close it. What was the name of my file and where it is stored? I have to keep track because I used a folder for this. And now I'm opening my file because I saved my file with HTML extension. Did you notice I saved my file with HTML extension? Hello.
yes,
So this is how it will look like. I'm showing you. Can you see? You can write multiple lines here. I'm coding for the first time. So this is in single line. Can you see that?
yes,
If
ma.
you just open its source, it's here. Source, right click source. Okay. Now in this source, if I cannot change anything, this is what I wrote as a code. Now I will close it and will make some changes here. How will I make changes? I will again open up my file, HTML file p1.html, right click on my file and open it with a notepad. Now I'm sharing with you my notepad. Can you see? This is my p1 file. Can you see that?
Yes.
If I write BR, that means it will take me to the next line, and I will get this I am coding for the first time to the next line. Okay. If I write BR two times, there will be a good
Yeah.
space between these two lines. There will be a good space. And each time I make any change here, I have to save my file. Okay. Without saving, the changes will not reflect. Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello. I think nobody raised
Hello.
his hand.
Yes, Nobert raised his hand. I just saw. You want to ask anything here? So I have saved my web page now, and body kind I can change BG color also equals to some. I can give some name here like light green or any color I can give here. Save it and then access your file as P1. So it recognizes simple names like not light green, it has not recognized. My page is blue now. You can name any, you can name, change the color of your page, background color of your page anytime. And just share with you what I got. This is the outcome. Okay. So like this, I can make any web pages by using number of tags. I can change whatever. So the simplest, I can show you the simplest way of uh, typing the HTML code, and then there are a number of editors available. Like I can send you the link. I'm sending you the link. Let me check all the editors. Dreamweaver is the one of them. Dreamweaver. So I'm sharing with you this downloadable link in the chat box. You can just copy and download the software from here. One is this one, and other one is Notepad++. Or you can also take VS Code is a good VS Code is a good one also. It handles multiple platforms. This is Notepad++. Download. These are the two editors which are commonly used. Okay, and then comes your VS Code, download online. Yes, you raised hand.
Yes, well, after writing the HTML code, what do you use for for running it? You have to go
Pardon?
back to file, then look for it. Oh,
No, you just have to open up from this hyperlink directly and down start. There's a download link provided. So for Windows, okay, it can be through Windows. For Mac, links are given. We just have to click on download it. You have to download and install.
yes. Well, I was meaning
And
the
can also you can follow the YouTube video also if you
okay.
want to see how to configure it later. But it's these are good softwares for typing HTML code, and most of the tags are incorporated into it. And if those tags are not you're not using it, you can start with simple Notepad,
Yes.
as I just
And
showed you.
after writing your program, what
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, yes. What are you asking? Can you please ask again? Have I answered your question?
Yeah. Another one.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I was like, after writing the HTML code, you save it, and then now how do you run it? Like when you want to open the
When
web.
you save it with .html extension,
Yes.
it takes up the icon of your default web browser. I saved my page with .html extension. Okay, how it
Yes.
got saved, I will show you.
Okay. So after saving it, you just go to the file, and then you open it
Just
directly.
go to file and double click on it and open it.
Mm.
I'm
Okay.
sharing with you my file.
Yes.
This is my window. Okay, of
Yes.
all the HTML files are there. How come? I typed my code in Notepad and I saved it as .html extension. So can you see
Yes.
P1? P1 is there.
Yeah.
I double click on P1 and then I go to this page, my page. Okay, it takes up the icon of your web browser, default web browser.
Yes.
Okay, yes, Noble.
Yes. I got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Francis, you
I'll
want to
try.
ask anything here? Do you have any question? No, but you have raised hand again. Have you raised hand again?
No, it was the previous one. Sorry.
Yes, Francis, you want to ask?
Yes, the PDF files you sent earlier, I think I've only received half of a few notes.
You have only received what did you say?
I have only received only a few notes about it on the files you shared with us on our emails. The network ID only.
I made a folder and I saved all my HTML notepad files in that folder. And from that folder, I just showed you.
Okay.
Okay, so we have class tomorrow again.
Yes.
So we will again take up another block, or we will do more of HTML course to code tomorrow again. So that
Yeah, I would request you send for us all those notes for today about networking or the link like yesterday.
I just sent it in the chat. Please copy it.
Okay.
Check your chat box in this call.
Okay, great. Yes.
Okay. Have you checked?
Yes.
So I will share more of HTML code tomorrow with you.
Okay.
Well, I don't have the link.
Which link? Class link?
The one for
Class?
the HTML, the one you shared last week.
Which one? Which link you are asking?
The one for the file you sent.
Come and pick the salt.
I emailed two files to you on your email ID.
I got one.
I also only received one.
Check your spam also. Check your spam folder.
It's there.
Have you received?
Yes.
Good. And how about you, Francis? Have you received?
It's not on spam folder either.
Okay. With Norbert, I sent two more files which I shared with you already yesterday.
Yeah. The one for, yeah, I got them in spam. There were two files for
Yes, that is HTML
HTML.
code I
Yes.
shared with Francis already in last class. So with you it
Okay.
was not shared. So I sent you also today.
Okay.
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 Okay. Tomorrow I will show you how to code in Notepad++. Okay. So we will use an editor. By using editor, we'll make a web page.
Okay.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for today.
Good day.
Later.